We have a lot of these bamboos or like fabrics that we see on the balconies, where people kind of close their balconies off from sight and they don't do anything, right? It's just a piece of fabric. So I thought, why can't this be solar? We really wanted to think about how we can create a product that can actually help us give access to people in the cities or in the urban areas to renewable energy. And with that thought, we thought, okay, actually, balconies is a good way to do it. We seem to have a lot of balconies, but we don't really use them that much. And of course, there is a lot of rooftop spaces, but in terms of other vertical spaces, we have so much square meters that we can actually cover with solar. That gives just one benefit, of course, lowering your energy bill, but also on the other side, it's very much about climate change and making sure that we can also reduce the CO2 in the cities. So the product is essentially a solar kit, which looks like a protection for your balcony. So it's very, very thin. It's only like 2 millimeters thick. And what it does, it generates energy, and it generates energy by just simply plugging it into a normal power socket, which was not really possible before, but it is now. All the solar panels that are connected on the balcony, they are connected to a microinverter. I like to call it a little engine that transitions solar power into grid power and then pushes that into our power socket. The way our electricity is made and the way our wiring in the households are made is that solar power always has a priority, simply because it has a bigger push than the grid power. Whenever there are peaks of energy of solar, we simply don't use the power from our grid because the push is like not so high. Yeah. So, and then whenever, let's say, solar power goes down, this goes up again and starts to basically feed our devices back again. We have so many people that literally don't have the ability to pay their energy bills because they're so high, especially when the war in Ukraine just broke out. So I think it became a huge priority where we were completely detached from energy and from our bills and how much we pay for kilowatt hour, where everybody knew how much we pay, how much more expensive it became, and what is going to happen if the energy gets cut off and how fast we need to actually switch to renewables. We launched the product and actually 1 week later we were completely sold out. We Do Solar pretty much started first from climate change and then kind of moved into the whole aspect of we need to be more independent in the renewable space. We need to generate our own energy, and we want to make sure that we can create products that are sophisticated, smart, easy to use for literally anyone.